occupied homes causing damage or worse. Not to mention the buildings are often neglected and unsafe for first responders to go in.
Homeowners who have these structures that are vacant, they need to be secured. It's irresponsible to not take care of your property.
Vacant house fires also cost taxpayers when fire crews and police need to respond. Now, we know that it's tax season right now. This is a lot of important information that you all need to know. There are free tax clinics that you want to keep in mind. TAP is downtown Roanoke has one. Appointments will be drop-off only. Tax returns will be available to sign within 10 business days. Again, this is with TAP organization. Liberty University is also preparing taxes for free if you make less than $54,000 a year. We have all that information for both of these on WSLS.com. Now let's get to the Virginia Museum of Transportation. This is a bill to make the Virginia Museum of Transportation a state agency. Is moving forward in the General Assembly. The proposal will have a significant impact on the old freight station site in downtown Roanoke. It could provide new technology for education, improved archive collections, and restoration projects. A state museum status could also potentially bring back 611 excursions.
It's always a possibility and something we get many requests for, and we would love to do if at all possible. It would be imperative to future growth. Not that we're not doing well, we're doing well with what we have. It's just we could do so much more.
The beloved Queen of Steam was a popular tourist attraction until excursions were pulled due to Amtrak policy in 2018. Now get this, we're going to talk about the new Craig Botetourt Scenic Trail. It's one of 5 General Assembly priority projects singled out to receive state funding. It will run 26 miles from Newcastle in Craig County all the way to Eagle Rock in Botetourt County. The trail won't open for several more years, but citizen committees will start input meetings in the coming months. Now, before we get to our Groundhog Day discussion, I know one thing that you all want to know about, and that's the weather with this wintry mix that we're dealing with. And for that, we have our own meteorologist, Chris Michaels, in the building to help us out.
All right, hey guys, happy Thursday to you. We've seen a little bit of everything this morning, right? A rain-snow mix. This is video from Lou in Lynchburg, where I actually saw a little bit of snow on the grassy surfaces, things like that. Heading through the rest of the morning, most any kind of rain or anything is really going to be closer to the North Carolina-Virginia border. Tomorrow we turn windy and cold. Then we're back in the 50s as soon as Sunday. So the temperature roller coaster continues. Enjoy the rest of the sprint with Japhanie.
Thank you so much, Chris, for giving us that update. Keep that in mind. And again, make sure you have that 10 News weather app handy. Stand by. Of course, we got the 10 News on noon. And then we have our also website, WSLS.com. Now to Groundhog Day. Obviously, there's a lot of information that I'm still learning about. And Rebecca Williams is apparently a mastermind at Punxsutawney Phil and all that good stuff. But yeah, she did this really creative thing with all of us on the morning show. And yes, we are groundhogs. Look at that. See, I always picture a groundhog making like a beaver noise, like a dee-dee-dee-dee, like that. Yeah, like exactly that kind of noise. Either way, I think that's pretty funny and very creative. And as you see, we have Groundhog Day predictions. Everybody, mostly, we were hoping for spring, but I was the only realist on the show today. I said, even though we're hoping for spring, we're going to probably get the winter. And get this, Rebecca, I need you to explain to them one more time, for those of those people out there that are like me, one more time, what is the history behind Punxsutawney Phil? You said something about Home Skillet Biscuit stays under the ground, and then he comes up, and if he sees a shadow, he freaks out and goes back in, right?
Yeah, so the whole shtick is so groundhogs will go underground for winter.
Right.
Because it's cold.
Right.
And so the Pennsylvania Dutch believe that if, when things are starting to warm back up, the groundhogs will like poke their heads out of their little hidey holes.
Right.
And if they come out completely and they're like having a heyday and having fun, then
they're like
obviously spring's coming.
Okay.
But if they hop out and they see their shadow and they're like, it's gonna be too still cold. I'm gonna go back.
Okay.
They just go right back down.
Okay.
They're just like.
Look, so okay, I understand it now. So yeah, basically, Homeskillet came out today, saw a shadow, was just like, oh
Nah,
man,
gotta go back.
yeah, okay. So it's gonna be. So we're gonna, according to Punxsutawney Phil, we're gonna have 6 more weeks of winter. Everybody I know are hoping for snow and all that good stuff, but hey, you know,
I don't know. Chris Michael says it's warming up next week.
yeah, that is true. We never know, man. It might be a remix. Let's bring in our web producer, our own Jazzy Jazz in the building. Hey, Jazz, what's going on, girl?
Thank you very much. Just watching the sprint. How are you doing?
I'm good. Do we have any kind of comments or anything like that? Because again, we know we're trying to get this thing pumped back up, and obviously we got to get everybody to watching it again. So, do we have any comments today? Did we look up and get something?
No, we don't have any comments today, unfortunately. But make sure you guys leave comments because we'll try to get to every single one of them. Whether it's a question about weather, news today, we'll try to respond. So make sure you guys leave comments if you feel like it.
Definitely. All right, Jazz. Thanks so much.
Yeah, of course.
Again, guys, we're going to keep the sprint going. It's going to be airing every day on the weekdays at 9 a.m. for right now. We might even pull it up earlier for you guys so y'all can jump right in right after you finish watching Virginia Today. But we're going to try to get the viewership back up with all of our changes that are coming up soon. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Again, happy Groundhog Day. This is your Thursday edition of the Sprint. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for our Friday edition. Have a good one.